Why is everything going nuts? Audio. Right. Now to make sure everything's working on my end. It's because for some reason when this game wants to play in full screen, I can't, it won't let me do anything. For some reason, like I can't see my mouse or whatever. So I was like trying to fix it. It was an interesting thing. Alright, let's hop in. This game is, oh well. Okay.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Yeah.
The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Blown off bodies.
Until the Grey Wardens came.
Hey.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Forgotten.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Maker, help us all. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Fair enough. First and foremost, I need to stop coughing, but I want to get rid of my frames per. I want to get this gone up here. I don't even know why it popped up. All right. I think we're gonna go with a male. Strength, dexterity, magic, each. I think we're gonna go a dwarven rogue commander or noble as the favored child of the dwarven king. Proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that they're deadly intrigues of family. All right, sure.
Greetings.
You know what? Sure. Let's do the rest in cunning. Because you're going to need that to sweet talk people. Corrosion. Character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Stealing. Making traps. Trap making. Basic traps. Survival. Detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. Small bonus. One to spin. Let's do this because we're going to need it for persuasion. Talent. Dirty fighting. Below the belt. Oh, we're definitely going dual wield because we're going rogue. This mode, the character strikes with both melee and simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critic hits or backstab, so that's not good. Definitely going there. Improved combat training. Okay. 36. And definitely deft hands, because you need to be breaking all those locks. We'll stick with normal.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endrin of House Aidukan, the 9th Aidukan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Shield. I can't see everything. Ay, ay, ay. Well, definitely not playing in 1920. Yeah,
Of
let's let them
course,
see
if
me as
every
a
other
warrior.
noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed. One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. The usual. This lord had my cousin killed, this lord seduced my wife, this lord did the exact thing I'd planned to do to him, but he did it first. They pose and bluster, and each pretends he is the honorable man in a den of thieves and assassins. Bah. The rest is worth seeing, though. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. And escape the deep roads. Lone Nepermont move for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters... Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Lazy.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Yes. The game is played with a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel. While paused, you can order issues to your character. Right-click to your desired location. Your character now has the move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press the space button. Okay. All right. Options. Video. Yeah. Let's see if this one's a little better. Okay. Okay, see better. Soon the game. Okay. This is actually my first time running this game on mouse and keyboard. This game was originally designed for the Xbox. So to me it's a little wonky. Nothing I can check in here. Menu, tactics, controls, full party, camera sensitivity, zoom, quick slot. Okay.
No sign of trouble here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why are you running? Come here. Let me talk to you.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
It seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Iduken's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord. Thank you. I will go now.
Alright, where we go? We got mother's room, diamond quarters, kitchen, throne room.
I am at your service.
Yeah, you better be.
Very well.
Key. Huh?
Good day, Lord Iduken.
Your father has allowed...
Silk merchant, armor merchant.
the merchants to show their wares in the diamond quarter during the...
Okay. Noble feast, premium content. Killer pass, huh?
celebration.
What the heck? 38 strength. My goodness. Blood plate armor. Massive armor. Yeah, that's not for me, Chief.
sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside. I can't wait to see who's fighting today.
Here's the provings. Digs, map, change party, options. Royal chamber.
I'm sure we can work this out reasonably.
That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall.
My lord Idukin, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
Show you my wares, of course.
Not for a mighty warrior such as yourself, my lord, but perhaps a lady friend. I forget myself. I'll be silent.
This looks to be mostly fabrics from the human lands. These merchants form alliances with those who have abandoned our ways to live on the surface. If it can't be used to polish my shield, what good is it?
But my lord, my lord has returned. Is there something here that interests you? Please, look as you will.
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you're receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast. Stubborn, aren't you? When I'm king, I will help you get over that. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king. That it is. Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
Okay. Sorry,
My lord,
my daughter came to say
nothing
goodnight.
here rivals your amazing Idukan armor, but if you wish something made,
You know very well House Idukan has its own royal armorers.
of course, forgive me. You honor me, Your Highness.
Shard. Helmet.
Look at this piece, darling. It rivals even the work of the Paragon Smith herself.
What about that one? I doubt he's a public house.
Greetings, my lord Idukan. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet you dare now. Very well then, speak.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. what I mean to say is... Sorry, so nervous. I had a dagger made for you as a gift for your first command. Sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely. Here it is, Your Highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the Assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Endrin will be chosen.
Whispers indeed. It's a princely gift. If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message. Or the right one, depending on your view.
Thank you. You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena? We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded. I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your command.
Unequip drag.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor? Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My Lord Idukan will fight in this proving.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Idukan. I give you the Lord Idukan himself. Are you ready for your first match? Then let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan.
Test out combat for the first time.
And there Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
I'll honor you upside the head.
First warrior to foe is vanquished. Fight!
Oh, there you are. I don't have any poison.
No quarter shall be given.
The Paragon Beamo never lost a fight.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
I'm duking again. I can't see.
That was quite a fight. Alair Beamo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lord Idukan will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
Give me your other dagger.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! Winner is Lord Idukan. That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him? One of the best of the warrior caste. He achieved glory in close combat assaults in the Deep Roads. Then let us begin. This is a glory proving. Fought under the Lord Idukan will fight Sir Black.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Camera.
Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle?
Then honor him by doing as he says. My...
Are you ready for your first match? Then... Look.
You honor me with this...
That was quite a fight. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent. Lord...
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Well, what's up there, Mega? What's shaking, bacon? I'm just chomping on some grapes that my daughter just brought me. We don't speak about that. Okay. But no. I'm assigned to a new kid, yet again. Just found that out yesterday.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
Don't know if it was mom's doing or principal or whatever.
That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put
Who
in her
knows?
place. Sir Blackstone is your
knows?
next opponent. Are you ready to
Are
face
you
him?
excited? Also, what session of the training are you doing on Wednesday morning or the afternoon?
Of course, Your Highness.
Good showing there.
That was exciting. I had
No
the
sign of
whole
trouble
left
here.
half of the arena cheering for you. You're popular with the crowds.
Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
Yeah. We have two different AED times, and I think it's because that we have the mandatory training. I haven't decided which one I'm planning on doing, what time I'm going. I have the coaches meeting on Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing my AED training during that.
Then let us begin.
So,
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lord Idukan will fight Sir Blackstone.
and that always sucks.
Deep-throat squad leader of the
The
warrior.
class that Jen was supposed to be in was supposed to be mine,
Try to learn as you bleed.
but that teacher is now at a different school, and they split up our classroom between the two teachers downstairs. And I think we have 14 kids in each classroom, and the max is 15 that you can have in each classroom. We have a lot of aides because we have a lot of one-on-ones.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
But I don't have to go to work on Tuesday like I did last year, like where I had to be there 2 days early. Yeah. We also have a day off this year in October. And I have 2 weddings to go to in October.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
I just don't know what day the other one is.
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Idukan. Franlin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him? Or will you rest first? Of course, Your Highness.
I need some more potions. Because I only got one.
My lord? As you wish.
I don't know if can I come back? Let's save the game, just in case.
My lord?
I'm ready
Your
to
wish
leave.
is our command.
Yeah, I should reach out to Jen and see where she got placed. They sent us an email yesterday telling us who we're with and what class we're going to be in. So. There's a magic merchant. What you got?
Most exotic wares in Orzammar.
Oh. There's a weapon merchant.
Invest in the next great trade expedition.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
The finest in home decorations!
Just need potions.
Only the freshest food for your noble table.
Lord Idukan, here in my booth? I am so...
Okay.
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in? It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Do you wish to leave for the proving grounds, my lord? We are at your command.
Apparently you can't buy potions
Franlin
around here.
Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today.
Yes.
Are you ready to face him? Or will you rest? He is a decorated fighter who prefers unusual weapons and rarely fights with the same techniques twice.
House Ivo is relatively inconsequential, but Franlin may change that. He's expected to take a full command of his own soon.
Very good. It is down to just 2 warriors. Lord,
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
We're coming for you! Glory will be mine! Stone Curse Duster! I will not fail!
How am I missing somebody that's stunned? Tell me how that makes sense. Anybody? Anybody can tell me?
I'm really hurt! Help me!
I will.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
And don't you forget it, folks.
Congratulations. Frandanivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
Huh. Now I'm taking it.
Your glory honors every warrior here.
I can't even wear it. Awkward.
My lord, your wish is our command.
Your wish is our command. Alright, let's go to a feast in my honor. Shall we? Ay, ay, ay. He's still, yep, still passed out. Is the royal palace?
Look, the Grey Wardens are here.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause. When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
What could be more simple? See? Could be more simple. What you got over here? Any items I can take? There's some stuff. Anything good? Get out of here.
Very well.
First lockpick. We're gonna take it. We're taking everything, okay? We loot everything. Because this are mine now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, gimme.
I shall do it.
Deep mushroom. Take a bath. All right. Time to have a banquet.
You're a fool.
Who are you? Just random
Your
quest
mother
pop-up?
would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, I Dukin. Let me spell it out for you. If Lord Dace returns the noble connections to those on the surface, those houses would then be financially tied to his disaster. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. If you call his bluff, then you lose your chance to turn the tables. Let him think he has you. Smile and nod, and when he asks his question, tell him that the so-called surface caste are right where they belong. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two. You're welcome. Remember this when my house needs your assistance.
Orders.
You return. Were my instructions unclear? Good, good. Enjoy your night then.
Nah, I'm gonna hash it out. I'm gonna hash it out.
Were
Let's
my
see.
instructions unclear? And what did she have to say? I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure. I suppose it could. I mean, well, it's the spirit of the law that's important, right? Our poor, disenfranchised service brothers. Ah, well played, Your Highness. Welcome to Assembly politics. Now, if you'll excuse me... You've won. Don't be stupid about it.
You forget who you're speaking to. This is the guest of honor and child of the first house of Orzammar.
For now, we shall see what the future holds. Trian's grasp on the throne is in no way certain, and much can happen before then. Now let me be.
Lords,
Ladies, our Lord Idukan has challenged the honor of Lord Dace.
What's this? My son is already testing his reach?
Fantastic. I thought tonight would be all talk and drink.
My lord, are you sure you wish to do this? You realize that it is Lord Dace's son, Mandar, a formidable duelist, who will defend the honor of House Dace in approving.
Three-time champion of the Great Provings, much decorated and heir to House Dace.
Very well. There is to be a proving, then.
Let the ancestors judge who has the right of their cause.
To the proving grounds!
Yay, I'm going to the proving grounds with no
Lords and ladies, may I have your
potions.
attention, please? We are gifted to have in our presence the Lord Idukan, in whose honor today's provings were fought. Today, House Idukan makes a challenge of honor against House Dace. These two brave combatants have come to prove the righteousness of their causes. The proving begins now!
Enemies approaching!
Any point, nothing.
Come, let us end this! No! We fight for honor!
Because the whole time I was pressing 3 instead of 2.
Franlin Ivo is your final...
Oh, right, all the way back here. Right.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
As you say. Very well. You asked for it! Shall be done. We will prevail! To battle! I shall
Ancestors guide my arm! Drive the path! I will not fail!
As you say. We fight for honor!
Congratulations. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proof. The people will remember your...
Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Honor to your house, my lord. We will take a break when we are done here. For now, we are here to serve. Your wish.
I want to fight that dude, but I need potions.
My lord, you honor me, your highness.
You honor me. 14, 14, 14, 14.
My lord has returned. Please.
My lord. My lord.
Okay.
The finest in home decorations!
My goodness, this cough.
I know you will do house I Duke and proud.
Face will do house I Duke and Crown. Talk to me like you own me. I think this is.
I am proud to serve the Idukas.
It shall be done.
I am at your service.
Very well. It has begun.
Okay.
I am at your service.
I shall do it.
Oh, thank you. Take all. Okay, so we got this one and this one. Oh, this one. We got one potion.
This one may smooth. It's got one extra potion. Oh, yeah, let's take that.
Congratulations on being named commander.
Okay. Got one potion which will help.
I am at your service.
Look, the Grey Wardens are here. The raid tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
I am at your service.
Greetings, my lord Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last. I have had the opportunity to recently meet with your father. He speaks highly of you. He says you may be the quickest fighter in all of House Idukan.
Well, that's right.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A Blight. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world. Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here. Truly. Then I will speak to your father after tomorrow's battle. I have my doubts he will relent, but there is always hope. Until then, good luck to you. Show the Darkspawn what your people are made of.
So now I have a potion. I can fight Homeboy. And I have a second dagger, so that'll help. Which means my attack should be faster.
Very well.
Much faster. Now I'm a quick boy.
It shall be done.
Shoot.
It has begun.
Place has begun. Alright. Let's go fight this chum.
Many thanks for your willing... I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards help the centuries. I see. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause. I keep my ears to the stone, my lord. I hear many things, some of which could be a great help during your mission tomorrow. A little forewarning to help your forearming, if you know what I mean. Saving for... How does 100 sovereigns sound? When your father... You have...
Hero, Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition, the surface, House Helmi, Bimo, I Dukin. You begin to see the whole. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two.
Nope, I'm gonna fight him.
You return. Were my instructions unclear? And what did she have to say? I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure. Right. Now, if you'll excuse me. You've won.
You forget who you're speaking to. This is the guest of...
For now. We shall see what the future holds. Trian... Lord!
What's this?
Fantastic!
My lord, you realize that it is Lord Dace's son, Mandar, a formidable duelist, who will defend the honor of House Dace in approving. Very well.
Let the...
Alright, hit the number 2.
Men and women, today, House Idukan makes a challenge of honor. The enemies approaching.
Very well.
Dace has been found wanting by the ancestors, and House Dace is guilty of dishonoring House Idukan.
This is my fault. My son has died defending my honor.
I am sorry for your loss, Ronus. It was the ancestors' will.
Yes, the ancestors. I'm sorry. Excuse me, my king.
When he mistimed that backswing, I knew he was going down.
Poor bastard. Still, couldn't wish it on a nicer house.
Well put. Our new commander taught House Dace a serious lesson.
The hour is late. His Deshers have waited patiently, as have the Grey Wardens. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? So dutiful. Very well. Let us begin. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzamar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads. Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth. We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
Walk well, Commander.
That's right. Don't you forget it. Declare the champion of your own provings. Will not forget. Sweet. I can finally go into his room. Steal some items. I mean, talk to him. Yes. Heavy gloves, not for me. Take him. That's it? You only had one chest?
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father? Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves. And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him. Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much-proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. I overheard him giving orders to some of his men, and I was shocked. Then it began to make sense. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right. He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince. Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You slaughtered the heir to House Dace, one of the most powerful houses in Orzammar, because his father dared to challenge your house's honor. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian fears father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside. You're the elder. I'll follow your lead as always.
Permission to speak freely? Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
Very well. I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like. You're welcome. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
Treon and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a tide, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Idukan remains in that tide, under the stones of the central room. We claim the shield, and glory will be yours.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions? Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Idukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
Okay. Rally point. I have no potions. There was no merchant to sell me potions.
I am at your service. I am at your service. I am at your service.
Greetings, Commander. Lord Mino's men have taken this tunnel. The one assigned to your party is down the path a ways.
Awkward. Okay, let's see. You got tier 5. What's your stats at? Where do I see his stats? Kills, hit rate 73%. We got 16, 15. Okay, so you can wear. No. You can. One item bonus. Nice.
there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. It shall be done. It has begun.
H's. Lava, I lava you.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn? Still, that was more than we expected. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight. As you say, onward then.
Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. I protect this. Certainly we must fight. Preserve me! Very well. Our skill won the day. It's a trap.
Death root.
As you say.
Nice arrows. So we're still going around.
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure. And I'll make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful. I haven't ventured more than 100 yards ahead for fear of alerting other Darkspawn. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Hi. That's the way we want to go. But we got other tunnels to look at. Other items to grab. More fighting, hopefully. Traps to disarm, hopefully. More XP so I can get a level. Or possibly some potions.
go that way, can't go that way. There's a bunch pop up back there too. I love you. I will say the Dragon Age games have come a long way since this one. It's been a long time since I've played this one. Very long time. Okay, so that's blocked off too. Alright. I didn't play much of the DLCs, mostly because I didn't have the money back then when this game came out, because I wasn't working, because I wasn't old enough to work. So having the game now and having the Ultimate Edition, even though it took me 12 years and a day to figure out how to fix it so I could play it, it's nice to have all of the expansions, to be able to play them all. Don't think I'm gonna 100% this, because that requires multiple runs. So we want to get through all of the series.
More of the fiends ahead.
So
look there, a cunning trap. Trap.
Shall be done.
Oh, yes. Define this can sometimes be found in the hearts of corpses of possessed demons, but this is nice. I'll put you. Stop it.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there. It could have been stolen, recently, or generations back. Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Understood. Let's move, men.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you. I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield? Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing by the telling? Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield? Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Enemies approaching!
That's for how I do this.
No. I'm gonna die, 'cause there's a ranger.
As you command. On it.
You'll pay for this.
As you command.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Is that really Trian's signet ring? It would have been a major victory to get the shield first, but he showed his hand and failed. The first way we can hurt him is to find that shield ourselves. You have your orders, boys.
As you say.
First level is gonna be strength. Apparently, I need lots of strength.
As you say.
trap. It shall be done. It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It has begun.
Traps.
This is the room. How do we get the shield? You two, see if you can spot anything.
As you say.
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Strength.
That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the Shield of Iduken. If it helps rally the troops, it's a good thing. Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
I can fight my brother out here.
Did you hear that? There'll be more of those mercenaries.
need to make. Let's do this. Do that.
As you say.
Oh yes, take that. Let's see. So that's gonna go to me. Medium, height, medium. How's the set by that? Okay. Need to sell some items.
Scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here. Of course.
What's that you're muttering about? Darkspawn weren't enough to worry about.
Just keep your eyes open.
Around and went back the other way. Explorer in me is all upset because I can't go over there. I'd like to 100% the map, complete it.
It's Trian.
It must have been a Darkspawn attack. This doesn't look like Darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation. Your brother?
Someone's coming.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
I got played.
By all the ancestors, what has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Bayland was right.
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Just long enough to slay Trian.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Iduken came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard! Silence, Gorham! Do you have anything else to say, my son? I want to believe that. I really do.
Find him. He will be judged before the assembly. To Orzammar.
That jerk. me see. Oh, I get to keep nothing.
Minutes, sir. Orders and all. You understand?
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please? My lord.
Alright, guys, we are going to end off stream here. We'll be back on Friday to continue our run through of Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. Again, thank you for your patience, and I hope to see you guys on Friday. Later.